Hello, hello, hello. What's up, world? What's up, YouTube babies? Do we got any nighttime crowd tonight? Where's my nighttime crowd, huh? Hmm. Anybody up with me? Okay. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, YouTube? All right. As anybody that's on my Facebook would know, I posted 2 poems today. I posted one the other day, but I never did it on here. I'm probably not going to get to it. It's a real short one anyway. But yeah, how's everybody? Uh, that person. So yeah. All right. We're doing a little poetry tonight, and then, I'm going to talk a little bit. All right. Fake smiles and nice clothes can't hide the shit that we've been through. Praise you like a king, but you solely saw me as just Shabu. Whole time my soul was solely crying out for you. As low winds whisper secrets into my mental. Are you ready for love? Or are you just ready to settle for the physical? Heart bleeding for a love connection. Something kind of physical. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. I'm on the raggedy phone. Can y'all see my raggedy backup phone? It does what it wants. And I don't have it memorized because, again, it was just today. I'll memorize it later. But that's why I went live, because I can make mistakes and start over again. Anyway, fake smiles and nice clothes can't hide the shit that we've been through. Praised you like a king, but you solely saw me as just your boo. Whole time my soul was solely crying out to you as low winds whisper secrets up to my mental. Are you really ready for love, or are you just ready to settle for the physical? Heart bleeding for a true love connection so spiritual. But if it comes with a high enough price, you settle for the material. What's the price tag for a Birkin bag? I hear that's enough for a lot of you. Trying to remain and abstain, but truth be told, I done broke down a time or two. Evaporated milk, arise. I'm sorry, star anise, sugar, vanilla, cinnamon stick, sweet Haitian hot chocolate mix. But I digress. If you want me, if you really want me, then you must let your soul undress. Y'all, I'm realizing a lot of my poems starting to sound the same. My homegirl was like, that's okay. That means that's just your flow. But I can't even get my flow right now because I don't know, I need some water. I need lubrication. Okay, that sounds weird. Hold on. What they do on the poetry nights? Okay. This is the one I told y'all I was gonna end up doing eventually. And it would have been both of these would have been slightly different. But if y'all would have seen how my daughter was behaving today, y'all would know why it was just like, let me just get it done. Get out what you can get out while you can get it out, girl. Before you forget everything. Yeah. I don't know why I do voices. Anywho. Y'all, this phone is tripping. Hold on a second. I have to pause. Okay, anyway, while I act for this phone to start acting right, I'm gonna talk about that poem a little bit. Um, I'm trying to think what would I say the origins of that one is. I guess it was like different experiences. It really wasn't like one particular person really. But yeah. Again, like I said, usually when I wake up something come to me. And this time when I woke up, my daughter was literally like sleeping under my butt cheek. So I was trying not to write about that. Like left cheek, right cheek, which one would she choose? I really just wish that she would freaking move. Like I was trying not to be in that headspace, but yeah. So this is the extension one that I told y'all I was gonna probably end up doing. Anywho, See, these extensions are merely depictions of my different realities. See, let there be no mistaking, ain't no punk faking. Simply put, you get what you bring up out of me. See, I'm not gonna lie, I could be sweet as pie. Real southern charm on that day, a angel star was born. That is until you cross me. Oh, oh, my friend, are you in harm? Here, my girl, take my arm and I'll be your security. To me, it's never a game, but if you don't feel the same, then sis, you can walk that road without me. Come on, ladies, let's not pretend that all these scars are solely caused by men while screaming, what about your friends? Depending on who tells the story, depicts how a history ends. What happened to standing that ground with your girl? Don't don't check me till ain't another bitch around with your girl. Like friendships can't carry toxic traits from childhood partners to street hustle running mates. A sisterhood built off of false sense of superiority seems like every female for self, well, at least majority. I don't know. That flowed a lot better earlier when I had a lot more energy. I'm gonna have to do that one again. Okay. Let me get some more water. I'm trying to get them things memorized because eventually I am gonna go to somebody little spot and do me a little quick little poetry little jam. Like these ain't my long ones though. Like the poetry jams they be on there like for days. You telling grandma what? That I'm drinking water? Kale, you supposed to be in bed. You ain't even call us tonight. I'm thinking you was asleep already. Don't you supposed to be on your new schedule for sleeping because you got tests next week? Don't hide mommy. Don't hide mommy. No, sir. Anyway, back to what I was doing. See, these extensions are merely depictions of my different realities. See, let there be no mistaking. It ain't no punk faking. Simply put, you get who the fuck you bring up out of me. See, I'm not gonna lie. I could be sweet as pie, real southern charm. On that day, a angel star was born. That is up until you cross me. Oh, my friend, are you in harm? Here, girl, just take my arm and I'll be your security. To me, it's never a game, but if you don't feel the same, then sis, go and walk that dark road without me. Come on, ladies, let's not pretend like all of these scars are solely caused by men while screaming, what about your friends? Depending on how who tells a story depicts how the story ends. What happened to standing that ground with your girl? Don't check me till ain't another bitch around, my girl. Like friends can't carry toxic traits from childhood partners to street hustle running mates. A sisterhood built off a false sense of superiority seems like every female for self, at least the majority. Yeah. That kind of flowed a little bit better. I guess I had to tell my son off first for me to like get back kind of like in a little bit of a groove there. Yeah. But yeah. So that was the poetry for the night. I guess I could do the other little short one, but like I said, my phone acting up, so ain't no telling how long it's even gonna take me to find it. Right now, I feel like I'm hearing my daughter or something, which I better not be because she was supposed to be asleep over 3 hours ago. And then if I hear her, that just means, you know, I'm on live. So we're not going to say what it means, but yeah, somebody should have been sleeping. We with the games, young one. Both my kids tripping tonight. No, they supposed to be asleep. And he gonna hop on my live like he was waiting on mama to get on here. Like, I wonder if she gonna get on here today. No, you ain't even called for story time, but you wanna hop on live talking to her. Really? Sir? Anyway, these kids. I'm thinking, oh, he must have been exhausted. Baby done had a long day. I'ma leave him alone. Here it is, 11 o'clock, and he wanna hop on live. Talking. Come on, he telling grandma. I'm telling grandma. Where's Nana? Where's your Nana? Ooh. Mm. I feel like I'm getting closer to it, y'all. But then I'm gonna tell y'all about the subject that I was on live on Facebook Live about a little while ago. Let's see. It's a really short poem, so that one I should have memorized, but it's like, I could do that one since I skipped so many days and I said I was gonna try to do a poem a day. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do 3 today. Not 2 today, technically. I did one other day, but yay, somebody else's success. I'm sorry, I really be like in that. Oh my gosh, don't do this to me right now. I'm like so close to start going to everything. See y'all. This is why I gotta start writing stuff back down in my notebook right here. Cause it's like, what are we doing? Did I do that one? I might have did do that one when I came on the other day. I just remember saying something about it being short and sweet or something like that. Oh my god. Why is this like this? Okay, there it is. I found it. It was on Valentine's Day that I wrote like a side chick poem, I guess. I don't know if it's a side chick poem or like a sister wife. I don't know what it is. Okay, it says, you say you're ready for me, but are you prepared for me? You say you want to take it steady with me, but you're ready to make plans for me? Say you want to grow, but have you healed and let go for me? You say I've always been the one, but did you let 2 and 3 know about me? And then it's some more, but the thing is acting up. It's not that much longer. I just don't know why it's acting up. Y'all, this phone, I'm gonna get a new one. Luckily, I did get this new job, and they got contracts with different phone companies, so I can get a nicer one too. Yay! Okay. Say I've always been the one, but did you let 2 and 3 know about me? You want to learn my history, but you keep your story a secret from me. You want to embrace this connection, but you're tied to another, and that's not me. Yeah, see, short, sweet. Somebody say that sound kind of bitter for, especially if it was Valentine's Day. But that's literally what popped in my head, though. Like, I can't help it. I was having a conversation or whatever, and it was just like, that's what popped in my head. So that's what came out my mouth. You talk because the ambulance, though. So why you didn't say that to begin with instead of talking about I'm telling grandma? Why is the ambulance there? Y'all gotta learn how to start off with stuff, Jesus. I swear to God. And now you're not saying nothing. See, you just sat here. I'm telling grandma water, ma, hi, ma, yes. Blood sugar went down. Okay, y'all know how to get some peanut butter. That's not a reason. And y'all still at Nana's, right? Y'all at your Nana's. That ain't a reason to be on YouTube either. Your daddy blood sugar down. You on YouTube. Lord Jesus. Okay. So if the ambulance there, they done what, gave them the little shot already or what they finna do? Cause I'm pretty sure they told y'all to grab some peanut butter and some orange juice. You know, I kind of want some orange juice all of a sudden. That is so strange. They gonna take him to the hospital, Caleb. They gave him an IV. That's good. They not gonna take him to the hospital. Now he said earlier he knew he should have went to the darn ER, but no. I said, okay, cover, you grown. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. See, people, you can't. No matter how many times people go through the same thing over and over again in their life, if they don't want to do nothing about it, you can't make them do nothing about it. You know, so ain't finna force nobody to do nothing they ain't ready to do, ready nor willing. I swear I hear something back here. This must be Grandma, cause it better not be Vanessa. 16, 16. Tell them people to go ahead and put him on that bus. He ate and all, but it still went down. And y'all ain't got no peanut butter? Give him a big old spoon, big old spoon of peanut butter. Shoot, if you got to, sprinkle some sugar on that thing. Y'all ain't got no peanut butter. How y'all ain't got no peanut butter, Jesus? Y'all got some orange juice? I was gonna say I'm all on live having the whole conversation we could have had on the phone, but it don't matter. Child. Y'all got some orange juice. Get him a big glass of orange juice and try to make him drink it. I know he gonna try to fight. Tell Nana to give it to him. Cause she a bopper. You ain't gotta give it to him. I don't know why I'm saying she know what to do. Nana know what to do. Nana know what to do. Give him a big old glass of orange juice. And see if she got some of that candy that she usually have for y'all underneath the counter or whatever. Was it? I forgot where she kept it at. But see if she got some of that candy left. And she normally have a little candy or Debbie snack or something around there for him. Exactly. That's why I say it don't matter. Well, you the only one that watch it during the live. Other people be going back and because I save them, and other people be going back. It show you how many views or whatever. But that's why I say you the only one. Well, somebody else done jumped on here now, but I don't care. That's all right. Get your daddy a snack or something. Go on, see if Nana got some candy. Hello, whoever just jumped on here. I'm having a whole conversation with my son about family matters. We could have called each other, but this what happened. Mainly because he know I don't like nobody to call this house after a certain time too. Look at that, 11:11. But yeah, he know I don't normally like nobody to call here at a certain time because grandma and they're supposed to be in the bed. So I guess he seen that I was on him. Was like, well, let me get on him. It's going back up. That's good. He drank the orange juice. Mm-hmm. Hey. I do not own the rights to no music in these videos. I'm all 20 years late and everything, but y'all already know that. It's just retarded that people still gotta say that shit. Means to you nothing. It must be going back up because you ain't saying nothing. Did you jump on YouTube on you and your daddy phone just so I could have one more view or something? What's going on? You finna go to bed? He good? All right, boo. I'm about to do the same thing, child. Love you. And my man, yeah, y'all. My first real love. That's what that boy is. Spoiled too. He don't even realize how spoiled he is and was. I had a whole rabbit. How many children had rabbits? Love you, man. I love you. To be strong. Yeah. Okay, he went to bed. Good night. Who on live now? Whoever this is, you can talk to me. I'll respond. Oh, why I'm on here? Because I said I was going to ramble on about that, but then I seen my son was on here, and I was like, that is not an appropriate conversation for my son. But it would have been for his daddy, but his daddy having, complications, issues right now. So anyway, I want all my exes to answer this question, and I'm being so very genuine about it. Y'all see my eyes barely open, but that's okay. Voice raspy, all that, but y'all know I mean it then. But yeah, I want all my exes to answer this question. Where in our dealings or situation, relationship, or whatever, friendship, whatever, do you feel like I went wrong? Where do you feel like I could work on myself at? Like, what did you feel like were my toxic traits or whatever, or my shadow side? Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all because I already been asking. I did ask want to know. I'm not looking for a reason to be upset, mad, complain, bitch, moan, argue with nobody, none of that. And please, if you do come with negativity, you just trying to be. If you're trying to get a rise out of me, it's not gonna work. One, let me just say that. Let me just start off with that. Okay, like you can try, but it ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna freaking work. Positive vibes only over here, but be truthful, be honest, deliver that shit with love. Basically, I don't know. Remember the good times before you come to me with the bullshit. Please. But no. But I really want to know, like, okay, within the relationship where you felt like I could have done better, where you felt like I just was slacking, whatever. And I feel like enough people don't ask that question because a lot of us have narcissistic traits. I'm not gonna say we all are complete freaking narcissists, which I've called people that before. I'm not going to be calling people that. Let me just say that. Even if it, whatever. But anyway, so the first ex that responded, I'm going to tell y'all his reaction. That shit had me cracking up laughing when he first said it. And then I continued to laugh throughout because apparently I don't take it. Okay. So I asked him the question. First, I had already like sent the little post or whatever, like way early in the day. He didn't say nothing. So me being me, I see he talking about something else on Facebook. So I was like, hey, big head or big boy, whatever I called him, go answer my question in the inbox. Ghetto. I know. Anyway, so he come in the inbox, with the eyes like, so I asked the question again verbally or whatever, like, what's the hardest part about dealing with me, or what was the hardest part about dealing with me? And he was like, you full of shit. Like I'm reading it and I can see his expression saying the shit like you full of shit. I can hear his voice and everything in my ear. You full of shit. Like anyway. And I was like, so I didn't laugh. I didn't put the smiley laughing face. I really didn't. So I don't know. I guess he just knew I probably bust out laughing when he said this shit. And I was like, that's it? That's all? And he was like, it breaks into categories. I'm sorry. I'm a clown. Okay. But I'm serious about this question. It's just, if y'all knew the person, anyway, that's why it's kind of funny, like the other responses. Anyway, I was like, okay, so I put like the little emojis, like basically saying explain. So he still had said it, so I was like, break it down then. And he was like, I had to delete what I was about to say just to say you're impatient first and foremost. So apparently that's flaw number one, impatient. Full of shit, impatient. Bear with me. It's getting better, I swear. So I'm like, true, this is true. He was like, I'm in the process of breaking it down. Okay. He was like, you don't take shit seriously. It's like he knew I was cracking up laughing all the way up that way. But again, if y'all knew this person who I'm talking about, he a clown himself. So it's like, I don't take bro, we don't take shit seriously. I thought that's something we had in common. Dead, done, whatever. So I'm gonna read the whole thing on here. I did not read the whole thing on Facebook Live but it's just funny to me. So I'm gonna read it. Where did I stop at? Because when I moved like that, the thing just went crazy. So he was like, yeah. So he was like, you don't take shit seriously, and whenever you do, the interest on the other end has already went down. Now that's some real shit, for real. That's some real shit to tell a bitch for real. And I had to like try to like get my game face on when I heard that. It's like, oh, he being real. Okay, okay. That's true. It's true. And I'm not making excuses. I legit do have relationship PTSD. Only thing I ever talk about is this whole manic depressive bipolar disorder. But that's because who wants to have a list of issues to tell people? But I for real. And then not only that, but just PTSD alone is just like I never looked at myself of having PTSD. I always felt like that was, for people that went to war. So when I was told that, it was kind of like, whatever. So that might be a little bit why I don't take most men seriously. And when I do take you seriously, you have to like maintain. It's, we'll get into that later. Anyway, then I was like, also true. And I was just so, it just goes down. So what you're saying is I can still hit that. Like, and I'm joking. Like, I can still hit that is what you're saying. But I'm joking because, again, I don't take shit serious. But I legit thought that was something he and I shared. But whatever. Then I was like, my bad. Continue. He was like, you can get hit. And this the part I didn't read on Facebook because I was like, I think he was trying to throw a little bit of a low blow. But it's like, I was joking. Anyway, he was like, you could get hit, but that's about all simply because I couldn't see myself taking you seriously. And then he was like, you were Sagittarius, right? And first of all, no, that's how you know. I'm going to read on because obviously you don't know me. I'm a Capricorn, by the way, for anybody. I'm a Capricorn, okay? And he's a Taurus. And he just so happened to share a birthday with my son's father. Anyway. See, I know more about him than he realized, than he knows about me, basically. But I'm going to explain why I feel kind of niggerish after a while. I was like, but you never really did, though. I thought we was just really fucking around anyways. I'm sorry. I was like, but continue, because me having a rich sense of humor couldn't possibly be it. Like, that couldn't possibly be the worst of your issues with me, is me and my great sense of fucking humor. He was like, ha ha ha, we were just fucking around, but you called a bitch I only messed with once. on some bullshit. And I was like, when did I ever? Because I sincerely don't remember this. He was like, you did that. And I was like, you were mistaking me for a different one, another one, because I never called a bitch about you. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, who? I was like, I don't even know nobody for sure that you mess with. But I digress. Okay. And he was like, stated who the girl was. First of all, the particular girl in question, if I did call her, it was because I already had an issue with her because she was a freaking scam artist. We allowed them to stay in our home, and my son's information was taken. I'm pretty sure that the student loan that's in my name that I have to pay off, that they won't believe me that I did not request. I'm pretty sure that those people requested that. I don't have like proof. That's the only reason I don't go around but like da, 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 da. But I'm pretty sure. So if I did call this particular person in question, it didn't have anything to do with him. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but and I don't even remember calling her as much as she used to still was trying to reaching out to me because she thought that I was very green anyway and naive, and she wanted me to come hang out with her and her peoples or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she had called me, and if I did mention him, it was just to see how deep it was because dudes lie. And again, he said he was trying to build a relationship, but I didn't. I thought we was just. I thought that at first, but then it was like, hell, we don't go nowhere. We don't do nothing. Girl, you just a glorified fuck buddy. Like, so that's how I act. Like, I'm okay. At that point, I was definitely okay with it. Like, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. I had already been in that rough little relationship with my child's father. Matter of fact, not around that time period, I tried to run that man over in his own car, my child's father. And I can say that now because we're good now. We're in a better place. Something happened. I snapped. He was in my backyard. It was like either you get hit by this car or you run into that lake. Which one you gonna do? Anyway. Neither here nor there. I'm past that in life. I'm past those stages. Anyway, he knows what happened. But anywho, um, so yeah, I just really my headspace wasn't in a relationship anyway. I thought I wanted to be Miss Relationship because that's all I had known. I was like, I've been in a relationship literally my whole life. I've always had a boyfriend. So that was my first time not having an actual boyfriend, is how I was feeling at that moment because, bro, you don't want me to run you over in the car, do you? We're cool. Let's stay like that. That's what my head was. But anyway, so skip over that because that's the girl name and stuff. Um, I was like, okay, I remember you telling me da 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 da, but anyway, he still was like, you definitely did that. Okay, I might have did. I don't know. It's been years, all kind of drinks, smoking, medication, because I had to be medicated a couple different times since then. Anyway, I was like, but still, we were just messing around and clowning, which I now know you didn't like the clowning part. So we was just messing around. And then I was like, I mean, come on, like we didn't go on any dates. I wasn't asking you for nothing but, those kind of favors or whatever. And he was like, I love the clowning, but you clown too much. And I was trying to build like for real, for real. And I was like, that was honestly my face when I first read it. Like, I don't I used to drink a lot back then. So it ain't no telling. Maybe he did try to have like a real open up conversation with me. But I'm gonna say this: he was affiliated with a certain group of people, and I didn't really go by that type of stuff. So I do recall having those type of conversations where he basically was like, "You gonna be a part of this organization too if you deal with me." And I was like, "But we ain't never do nothing in front of nobody else." When you know what I'm saying, like we ain't really take it to that level to where I would have to really like still be abiding by anything and nothing like that, whatever, whatever. But yeah, so in my head, I'm thinking that's what he's talking about. I was like, what, folding flags or some shit? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I can say that. I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a part of that type of stuff. I never have been. I never thought it was necessary for anybody to be. That's just me. But anyway, and then I was like, he was like, we didn't go out because neither one of us, we both was in a very messed up situation at the time, which is true. It's true. I just feel like people, save and make time and spend money for what they want to. Hell, I could have went half on some stuff. I'm pretty sure I tried to a couple times. But anyway, because that's what I do. But I was like, okay. So he said, I was like, we got to bring it back because now it's like, it's almost like we're trying to hash out this relationship, and that's not what I was trying to get to here. I'm just trying to get like honest opinions on where you felt like I could have been a better person or a better spouse since you said we was together. I don't know how I ended up. I think I'm the one that took that left, to be honest, when I was 8. But yeah, anyway. So he was like he wasn't finna be driving, from this spot to, from where he lived at to where I lived at, which was a good distance. Not gonna front, especially if you just getting off work tired. You ain't finna be going out there trying to see a chick just for some cooter. And I guess that's legit. That's legit. But again, like I just felt like we didn't ca- we didn't carry on like a couple. I never been around your people like that. You wasn't really around my people. We just be parked out, wherever, doing whatever. Like he was the only person I was doing it with at the time, which to be real, he had to be because if I had messed with somebody else, he would have felt it. I'm just playing. See, that looked like I was gonna be real spiteful, right? But no, I'm just joking though, for real. I am joking. But no, so he was like he's very direct, so he felt like he let me know that that's what he wanted. I was like, I didn't feel that. Again, I guess sometimes I get into that male mindset and I see and hear shit for how I want to see and hear it. I'm starting to realize how me and LC Dub ended up in that situation. He was definitely my karma for this situation. Now that I'm looking at it, he was my karma because he turned into me. Like, didn't we have a whole conversation about how we was gonna be in a relationship? No, I don't remember that. Like, we did. Are you sure? Oh, that's jacked up. But I just realized. I definitely just realized because he was before. Anyway, I'm sorry, bro. Dang, now I feel like I need to give him like I don't know a hug or some shit. I don't know, but I feel like I still handled the situation better than LC Dub did because LC Dub would not even he not even trying to address a bitch unless he's like fuck you whore, fucking toxic bitch. Anywho, legit though. Anywho, okay, so what was we? Mm, he was like, nah. He clearly stated that that's what he wanted. So he didn't put this, but I'm gonna add this as a relationship flaw of mine. I don't fucking listen. Anyway, then he was like, "Shake my head." I answered the question, chump. Anyway, I was like, my memory might be a little spotty, but he was a little extra. I don't know. I don't know. Then I was like, what else bugged you about me? And he was like, I feel like I'm writing a freaking essay and I don't dwell on the past. Which again is not dwelling. I feel like everybody should look at within themselves first and foremost. And then ask other people like, what do you feel like is a flaw of mine? What do you feel like I can and I'm asking this to everyone really, but mainly I want to know in relationship wise because I've already kind of, spotted my flaws in other aspects, working on it. Anyway, So yeah. So he was like, I wasn't bugged. We just grew apart. And I think I think men tend to say stuff like that because they think they're hurting your feelings now. So how can I soften this little blow? And it's like, you ain't got to do that, boo. You ain't got to do that. But yeah. And I was like, yeah, you definitely shouldn't, but be great. And then I was like, true that. So I kind of like, backslid out of it. So then the next person that answered me, I don't even know how to tell y'all this other than he said I was perfect. Like, and I'm trying to cover his name up because he said I could show y'all because I don't like people to be thinking I be capping. But yeah, he was like, I would ask him a quick question. What was the hardest part about dealing with me? He was like, nothing. You ain't giving me a hard time. I was like, it had to be something really. And he was like, yeah, no, really, and no. Yeah, no. So I ain't give him no hard time. I was like, all right, cool. And he was like, yeah, why what's up? I was like, nothing, just looking for honest opinions of me. I like to see myself through other people's eyes. He was like, okay, well, you was perfect in front of mine, which that was really sweet. I have to admit, it was like, oh, but he was one of my young ones. And I just felt like, I still feel like I'm too much for him, to be honest. He's really sweet though. He is sweet, and I don't want anybody to be like, "Oh, see right there, nice guys finished last. You had one right there in your face," and da da. But he is young, y'all. He's younger. He's young. It's not like I would have went to prison or nothing. Let's not, because I don't want that to be on the streets. I had one ex trying to claim that before. Like, no, bruh, you was 18. I checked ID. R. Kelly taught me check ID first. Like, yeah, let me see if I can show y'all this stuff. But it was really sweet. I'm trying to cover his name up, but he really don't care. He don't care. Uh, can y'all see it? And he was just like, yeah. So yeah. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. That's so... You say your girl is perfect. That's almost, to be honest, even with all that crap I read from the first one. Maybe I just got the big kid, but that's basically what I got from the first guy too. I'm sorry. It sounded like he said you perfect. You just, with a great sense of humor. It's like you funny as shit, yo. And that shit got on my fucking nerves because you're funny as fuck. And you just saying, you know what I'm saying? You love to laugh so fucking much. Because I really was like, bro, is there anything else? But you'll still smash though. But you'll see us as anything else. Of course, you still smash like that's like, first of all, that's something y'all ain't even got to add into y'all confessions when y'all, if anybody else come with any confessions. Like, you don't have to tell me you're still smashed. I know. I just be talking shit. I just be joking. Don't respond to that. Don't respond to that. But legit. But I'm gonna tell you what though. I really don't. The only person's opinion I don't want to hear, and this is gonna sound messed the freak up, but it is what it is. I really don't want to hear my daughter's father's opinion on what he think I could fix in a relationship. Because honestly, throughout that relationship, I felt like he was already trying to throw like little jabs here. And again, people don't really. You would have to really know him to know him, and I feel like even his own family don't really know him. It's like he always put on his face for so long that he's perfect at it. So I don't really want to hear your opinion because I feel like you gave me yours enough. Especially, yeah, I don't feel like we have to rehash all that shit. Um, and now I'm pretty sure you eat your words, especially since you cried on that post on Facebook. Like, what was that about? Why would you use a tear reaction, a sad reaction to something you knew was how we lived? Like, you want my phone? Here you go. You don't like somebody, I don't like somebody, and now you. Anywho, again, I try not to badmouth, but I don't really need to know where you feel like I went wrong. I don't. So you good. You can keep yours. But anybody else, Anybody else? Let me know how you felt like I just damaged the relationship. Anybody else? Absolutely anybody else. Yeah, because I'm good on it. But yeah, y'all hit me up. Let me know something. It says I got one person on here right now, but that might be my son again. I thought he went to bed, but he probably was like, I'm just gonna tell her I went to bed since somebody else came on. Then that person gonna get off. And then I'm gonna get off. I don't know. Yeah, grandma talking in her sleep. So I'm finna get up off of here and go check on her. Yeah. Laters. Granny.